So today I'd like to talk to you about something huge, something I just added to my garden, something that's going to save me a lot of money in the long run. And I can't wait to show you. But first, in order for me to show you what that is and understand what I'm doing here, I'd like to show you what it is I got going on and why I chose to put this system in my garden. So years ago, I started gardening just a little bit here, a little bit there, nothing major. And I decided to take my gardening to a whole nother level and ramp it up. And I'm going to show you why it is I'm choosing to do what I'm doing here. And so here we go. Let me show you this. This bed that we have over here is the first one I really started with right here in this yard. And it's a, what is it, 8 foot, just about 8 foot long, and it's 2 feet wide in depth. And I had this, I built this here because I did some pot growing and I grew everything in the pot and I loved the way it was, but I wanted more space. I wanted deeper space. And so I put that in right here. Here I did have this was already there. That was the fire pit. I decided just to go ahead and fill it up with dirt and just kind of make some use out of that space too, instead of just taking it out. Well, I decided that that wasn't enough, and I went out and I bought this little raised bed here to put all my herbs in because I didn't want them mixed in with those because, well, I'd run out of space real quick. Well, that wasn't enough, and if you're a gardener, which you probably are if you're watching this, you'd understand that you need more space. So I built these 2 beds here, deciding to put as much as I can in each one. That's the whole plan. And that's exactly what I did. I filled it up, but the only problem is it just wasn't enough space. So as you can see, it's all filled. There's onions within here. So I decided then to add 2 more beds here along with everything else I have here. So starting up here, and they're not all filled in yet. I have this right here. I have basil in right now because I want to harvest. I want to grow that as tall as I can and harvest it so I can make powder. Strawberries, that's going to be designated for strawberries only, and that's how that's going to stay. And then here we have lavender. I'm just going to leave those 2 lavender plants there and let them grow and harvest those off. Nothing is in here now. I'm sort of using it as a compost at the moment. Everything here, since it was just built kind of late into the season, I really don't have much going on. I have my 2 Home Depot tomato plants that are pretty sad. They're not doing anything. They're doing a little something, but they're pretty sad. That one has the disease, so I might have to do something with that. I do have some pinto beans in there. And I did kind of sow some seeds here and there. This here is meant to be just wildflowers and, well, the pollinators. So the problem I'm having here, right, is to water that one over there. It was, what, maybe a 5-10 minute job. Then I added those. That kind of ramped up my job to water all of these. That was, it still wasn't an overkill, but it was enough. And now I added all of these, and I need a way to water all these to save all my pockets when it comes to the water bill. So I decided to add this guy right here. Now, this is my 200-gallon rainwater catchment system. I do have some irrigation lines and stuff, but I didn't put it up just yet. It is holding very well. This is on my makeshift platform here. Just something I threw up quick. It's perfectly level, but the season is, we have less than 100 days left of the main season. So this will be coming down when the season is finished, and I will build a better platform and maybe put another system right next to it, another barrel. So I do have room back there for another barrel. what I did was I attached it to the roof here. And now when it rains, the rain runs down and into here, and it catches into the hole that I put there. Same thing with up here, no matter where the rain hits it, it funnels it down there and it catches it right down in there. So it has been raining lately, and we do have a bunch of water in there now. I don't want to use it until it's at least half full though. But the idea of that is to water all that. And hey, who doesn't want to save money, right? After all, this is why you're planning. You're planning so you can eat food that you know where it came from, and you know it's all being raised organically. And when you use the water in your faucet in your house, that water has chemicals in it because they need to clean up the water. They need to do whatever it is they do to it to make it drinkable for us. So, but that kind of stuff and those chemicals is not what you really want in your garden. Anything from the rain, why not, right? The plants, they grow better, they thrive better when you're using rainwater. So I decided to put that in, collect as much rain as I can. And next year, I'm gonna put another one of those in there and collect even more water. And this way I can, things like tomatoes who need a lot more water than anything, peppers, once the fruits start getting kind of big on there, those fruits need to be fed well with not just fertilizer, but water too. So yeah, so there it is. That's my add-on to my garden, and my garden is looking great. I love it. The beans are looking great as well. They're thriving pretty good. I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but they almost died, and they're not there anymore. They're doing really well now, and I'm happy with them. I do want to, so I do have an over amount of basil because I plan to put them in mason jars. I want to dry them up and put them in mason jars. And this way, maybe next year, the year after that, I won't really have to do it anymore. I would just need one plant so I have fresh basil at all times. But at least this way, I don't have to worry about powdered basil. I'll have plenty of it. And my cayenne, I just seen them in the background here. Look at my cayenne. That's just amazing. These things are really taking off. They're beautiful. But I won't pick them into the red. I do have jalapenos in the background. I got peppers everywhere. But okay, yeah, that's pretty much a wrap for today's video. It's not a very long video. I just wanted to show you my system that I have back there, and I'm really excited about it. And once I get things going just a little more, I'll do another video on it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed and you're watching this, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more. And thanks for watching.